Monica Foster couldn't make it tonight. Where is she at? I don't know. But instead, to take her place, it is I, Miss Mighty Aphrodite / Afro Diva, best known from my official new upcoming website, www.mightyaphrodite.com. Being that Miss Monica Foster could not make it tonight, I will be delivering all of your porn industry news, gossip, events, happenings, and much, much more. So I hope that all of you viewers out there enjoy tonight's show. There is quite a bit that we are going to touch on. Let's see what is going on in the world of adult entertainment right now. Quite a bit, actually, quite a bit. Now, Miss Monica Foster left me some notes here to do the show by. So let's see what kind of notes she left me that she wanted to touch on in regards to adult industry news, gossip, and more. Now, let's see here. Now, if we go to lucasback.com, which is one of Monica Foster's favorites adult industry gossip and news blogs, it looks like that controversial Octomom has been offered $500,000 for 1 hour's work. Let's go ahead and read a little bit of this to you guys out there live. It says, "Vivid to Octomom will rescue you from foreclosure for one scene for 1 hour in one movie for $500,000. $500,000, people! $500,000. So that just goes to show, if you are an Octomom out there, if you're just some woman who feels like irresponsibly having as many children as you possibly can at once, Vivid will pay you $500,000 to do so." Interesting. Interesting. Now, in a more tragic adult industry news, there have been, over the past week, there have been 2 major accidents that 2 very well-known adult industry talents have been involved in. The first one has to do with Little Miss Aiden Ashley, who is represented by LA Direct Models. It looks like her jaw was broken in 3 places. Yes, it was. This poor girl, she got into a serious BMX accident, it looks like, and she's had to go to the hospital for 4 days. And according to her Twitter, her jaw is currently wired shut. Yes, it is. Now, as far as porn industry accident number 2, Mr. Jack Laurence, who we could all say is the white male counterpart of Miss Monica Foster. He runs a very informative website for men out there called breakingintoporn.com. Well, he was riding his bike, just riding his bike, minding his own business in the valley, and an SUV hit him. That happened the day before yesterday. You can check out that news on luke4.com. Check in on the chat right now. Let's check on the chat and see who all's with us here on Monica Foster Live, which has been magically transformed tonight into Mighty Aphrodite / Afro Diva Live. Let's see who's in here. Nice little preview for all of you lovely men and women out there who have been wondering, when in the world is Mighty Aphrodite / Mighty Afro Diva gonna go live? Well, it's taken Monica Foster some time because she does all her work herself. She doesn't have any, team behind her. She's not like the one young lady who just checked herself into a mental facility. Have you guys heard about that? Miss Montana Fishburne. She's been on a crazy path, but it looks like she's slowing down a little bit. I believe it was on the 15th that there was a press release, or a news story at least, put out in mainstream news that she has checked herself into a mental facility. Looks like the girl, she needed some help after all. Now, Monica was saying that she needed some help, but who knows? Maybe she listened to Monica. Who knows? But that's why, if you have been following her Twitter, which is twitter.com, Fishburne, that's why she probably hasn't been twittering as of recent, because she's currently in a mental hospital. But hopefully she'll get better. Hopefully she will get better. But let's see what else. What else do I want to talk about that has to do with the adult industry? Because there's a lot of news. Actually, a lot of hell's breaking loose right now. A lot is going on. A lot's going on. Do you guys hear about the child porn in the Pentagon? Did y'all hear about that? If you haven't, I'll tell you. You guys want to know? Because I have my own thoughts on that. Let me find the news story. And for that, I'm just going to go right back to lucasback.com. Yes, I will. Let's just groove on over there. And if you guys want to follow along with me, you can always check out monicaathome.com, where I have all these links very carefully listed. And you can also watch the archives of this show right there. Now, let me read some of this story to you guys, because a lot of people in the adult industry are acting like they are appalled that people in the Defense Department have been watching child porn. But could it possibly be that the porn industry has brought them to doing so? Let's go ahead and read this right here. And this is from CNN.com. So this isn't just adult industry news. This is mainstream, because the adult industry is slowly but surely trickling its way into your world. And I'm just here to usher it in. Well, I'm advertising y'all's ass at the same time. Alright, it says, the Defense Department will reopen its investigation into employees who are alleged to have downloaded child pornography, a spokesperson said on Wednesday. The Pentagon's Defense Criminal Investigative Service will review 264 cases. According to spokesman Gary Comfort, the department had stopped the reviews because of a lack of resources. So, you know, the government can find a way to find resources for all kinds of trivial things, but it can't find enough resources to figure out who is downloading child and most likely teen pornography. Now, I'm not going to read the rest of this story. Instead, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys, if you want to read it, to go ahead to CNN.com or lucasback.com. But here's what I will say. Now, when I first entered the porn industry in March of 2008, now I've been working in adult since 2002, but when I entered in 2008, I guess I was under the impression that the picture that Vivid painted of the porn industry via Miss Jenna Jameson was correct. I was under the impression that was going to be all Baywatch-looking women who were getting the majority of the work. But is that true? If you look at a lot of porn today, boys and girls out there, you will notice that there's quite a few women who you might think to yourself, is this a woman or is this a teenager? You might even get confused. You might think to yourself, oh shoot, oh snap, I'm watching this tube site and I don't think I'm downloading child pornography, but am I? Because there's a girl sitting here in candy color socks and necklaces with her hair in pigtails. And she doesn't look too womanly, but what's going on? What is going on? Well, that's the problem. That's the problem right now. Right now, porn is feeding such a youthful image to the masses via these tube sites, which are quite often owned and operated by many of the larger adult industry websites. They're feeding you an image of a woman that, in my view at least, and hey, stop me if you disagree. If you disagree, you're entitled to do so. But many of these women, I'm not sure that they're women. In fact, there was a case just recently. There's a girl to where no one knows, is she 15, is she not?